Let's look at an example of Markov chains. We'll consider the migration in a metropolitan region. Every year, 5% of the city population moves to the suburbs, and 3% of the suburb population moves to the cities. Initially, 60% of the population lives in the city, and 40% of the population lives in the suburbs. What we want to do is look at the long-term behavior of this system. In order to do that, we need to solve the vector equation x k plus sub k plus 1 equals a x sub k, where a is a matrix describing the movement between the city and the suburbs, and x sub 0 is a vector describing our initial conditions. First thing we have to do is solve for the eigenvalues. In order to find the eigenvalues, we have to take the determinant of a minus lambda times the identity matrix and set that equal to 0. Using our values and finding the determinant, we find the following characteristic equation. Simplifying that down, we get lambda squared minus 1.2 lambda plus 0.92. This happens to be a quadratic equation, so we have to use the quadratic formula to find lambda. So lambda equals 1.92 plus or minus the square root of 1.92 squared minus 4 times 0.92 all over 2. We can simplify that and then simplify it again, and we find our two eigenvalues to be 1 or 0.92.